EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome back to the PGA Championship here at Whistling Straits. Ball is teed up here at the 10th. We are set to get it going on the back nine.
There's a bunker that you can see that's about 260 yards in the middle of the fairway. You can easily carry that in line with another one that's about 330 yards. That just sets up a relatively straightforward pitch.
Long drive. Wicked. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
A good shot on the dance floor. Holding steady now at 2 under par. 645-yard par 5 11th. They call this hole the sandbox, and hopefully, Frank, you're not picking up the shovel here.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you're reaching this par 5 and 2, then you don't belong in this planet.
But this one's sweet, Frank. Super. Second from an excellent lie.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
This isn't no good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Frank, this is a huge par 5. How reachable is it?
Well, probably chances of getting home there, you're going to need something around the 340-yard mark off the tee. If you've done that, well, one thing to be aware of is that huge bunker, that huge deep bunker short left of this green.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. These putts keep the round together. Impressive move to 3 under for the tournament with that birdie. Frank, the short par 3 12th, what are you looking to do?
Well, you think it's a snack. Green straight in front of you, points a little bit to the right, but just getting it and keeping it on the green, it takes some doing. This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Hoping to get this up and down here, Frank, at the par 3 after missing the green.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
Solid play, heart of the green. So a tester from 4 feet. Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's the ecstasy, and that's the agony.
Now at 1 under for the round. Frank, here at the 13th, it's pretty obvious where the trouble is.
Yeah, all right, that's for sure, plus Lake Michigan there if you go even further right. But at 402 yards, don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first, then set up the scoring chance.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That is a sweet swing, like an easy breeze on a nice summer day. Down the hill here, going to play shorter. Well on the green, but far from the hole.
A little bit of a head scratcher. A lot of work coming up here.
This long putt for birdie could be a tough one here. Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's a sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Settles in over the putt.
Now, par's good enough to move into the top 15 right now.
Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, with a drive off to the left side, what's the player looking at now?
Well, a blind second shot, so you've got to pick one of those mounds in the distance to really focus on a line here.
this one should be safely on deck here. And she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Man,
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. For par. Stays at 1 under with that par. Frank, lots of sand and beach in view here at the 15th.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous 4-hole run to the clubhouse. And this is going to require your best tee shot. Maybe a little fade off the tee would keep it away from those bunkers on the left and set up that second shot. Oh, that's fine.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, right?
On the green, sure, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole. This is a putt for birdie from long range. Probably would be happy to get down in 2. That's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
And getting ready for the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Frank, as you know, the finishing holes at a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Well, with a good drive to start here, there's a series of bunkers that start about 300 yards down the right side. You'd like to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable. Second shot.
Sit down. Get down.
Yeah, this is gone.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You've hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Frank, not close, but from that line, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich. It's that sneaky distance.
Frank had the touch of a plumber right there.
Yeah, you'd like a redo, wouldn't you? Wake up, wake up!
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. The 17th now at Whistling Straits, and if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, and you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Birdie try up next. Frank, this birdie putt is from downtown.
Well, if you want to build a skyscraper, you've got to knock a few of these in.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Shouldn't be a problem here. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
This would give her the bogey. So with that, the score is now at even par. The final hole at a major championship. Suck it up and then lock it up if you can.
And this hole is anything other than straight. It looks like it bends to the left, but the tee is so far left it forces you to go right. Miss left, it goes down in a canyon full of bunkers. Miss right, and that second shot just becomes so much longer.
Great swing, good rhythm and tempo. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. 10-foot putt left.
Now putt for par.
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.